What's going, guys? It's Deathmark here. Today I'm going to be talking about some rather interesting information concerning Verdansk, what we've found out relating to Season 3, and what we found out from the latest episode of the COD Pod, which is essentially the Call of Duty podcast, where we've gotten the majority of this information from. So, basically earlier on today, Call of Duty themselves released episode number 5 of the Call of Duty podcast, discussing the return of Verdansk, and what's new in Season 3. So definitely stay tuned. Make sure you guys also hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any uploads. And without further ado, we've got a rather interesting podcast that dropped earlier on today with a rather interesting introduction type cutscene here. So I'm going to let this play through. Let me know what you guys' views and opinions are in the comments. As you guys can see, first of all, we've got the TV station. With a rather interesting introduction to this podcast. I'll let you guys watch this for yourselves.
Miles, you should have just let me fly.
I got this.
This is not how I want to go to the gulag.
I've got this. I'm an excellent pilot.
Just land this thing.
You got a parachute just in case? Hold on.
We're
Nearly.
gonna be late for COD Pod.
There it is.
Atlas Supermarkets, supplying all of Verdansk's needs. This week only, parachutes 50% off. You'd be crazy to miss out on this deal. Use at your own discretion.
Two enter, but only one will be victorious. No holds barred gulag action live. Tune in Sunday on Redemption Late. Jumping back in, let's go!
Okay guys, so let me know what you guys' views and opinions are of that rather interesting random introduction to today's COD Pod. But basically we've found out quite a fair bit here, guys. So first of all, I'm going to try and do this in a specific order. First of all, I'm going to quickly talk about Area 99 just before we go into Verdansk here, guys. But apparently, according to the COD Pod, apparently there's an unfound Easter egg that we've yet to solve on Area 99. Now, basically, I'm going to let this 18-second clip play through. This is from the podcast itself. Let's see what they have to say. You might want to turn your volume up because I heard it's a bit quiet. So,
Yeah. I mean, funny you mention that because it's almost like if there were an Easter egg on Area 99, then no one's found it yet.
Yeah.
Just
If there were an Easter egg on Area 99,
to think
no one's
about.
found it yet. Isn't that crazy? But
so that was really interesting, guys. Let me know what you guys' views and opinions are of this in the comments box down below. But also during the COD podcast, we also got an early look here at some of the rather interesting weapons that's some of which are returning from previous iterations of Verdansk. Some of them from like Modern Warfare 2019, etc, etc. So first of all, as you guys can see, we've got the HDR sniper rifle. Now, HDR sniper rifle, I think, was in Modern Warfare 2 or 3, if I recall. CR56 AMAX, I think, may have been part of a Verdansk Easter egg. Don't hold me on that, but that's really interesting. Let me know what you guys' views and opinions are of that. Also, there's another weapon that was featured during this little weapon inspect trailer. It's just this one here, the Kilo 141. Now, just to point out, the Season 3 update has actually been moved forward for April the 2nd, meaning that you can access multiplayer and zombies on April the 2nd, but Warzone will be having some downtime on April the 2nd, and the update for Verdansk will be going live on April the 3rd. So, multiplayer and zombies, April the 2nd, Warzone, specifically for Verdansk, April the 3rd. So that is, make sure you guys do mark your calendars. We're going to be getting 2 days worth of content for Season 3. The Kilo 141 that I've just mentioned about can be unlocked by opening Warzone during downtime on April the 3rd. So that is really interesting to say the least here, guys. So it's this specific weapon, as you guys can see on screen. If you do log in during the downtime on April the 2nd, you can actually earn this weapon for free upon Verdansk's launch on April the 3rd. So that is really interesting. Now, if you don't, I don't know whether this goes into like the armory where you have to earn it to unlock it, but we'll have to wait and see there, guys. Let me know what you guys' views and opinions are of that. The Cali Sticks is also going to be another weapon coming to Season 3, presumably for the Battle Pass. So that is really interesting there. Also, there's alleged rumours about the Grau 5... Is it the Grau 5.56, if I'm understanding this correctly? It will not have its own weapon, so it's not going to be like the weapon that we've always used to know it as. It will, however, be a conversion kit for the SWAT 5.56. So it will be returning, but not in the same way as how we currently know it. So it will be as like a conversion kit, or I guess you could say like an attachment as such, for the SWAT 5.56 that's currently in-game in Black Ops 6 at the moment. So just to make yourselves aware of that, guys, it's not going to be its own separate weapon. It is going to be as an attachment for the existing 5.56 SWAT weapon that's currently in-game at the moment. So just make sure you guys make yourselves aware of that. There is also a new perk that's going to be coming to Black Ops 6 Zombies, which this is also coming from the Call of Duty podcast. So let me know what you guys' views and opinions are of this in the comments.
Another zombies question, got another one. Can we get some info on the next perk, please?
You sure can, partner. Because we'll find out tomorrow.
I've got questions. I've got a lot, but I have another one.
That was really interesting. You sure can, partner. Now, could this be in relation to potentially either Mule Kick, Double Tap? Let me know what your theories are for that response in the comments box down below. But that's really interesting to think about there. I've also got information about how big the next Zombies map Shattered Veil is going to be. Let me know what you guys' views and opinions are of this.
Is the next Zombies map going to be then?
This is a little bit of a don't believe everything you read on the internet moment.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, staggering. Who would have thunk? But I have it on good authority from the team at Treyarch that Shattered Veil is in fact bigger than the Tomb and Liberty Falls. So think size-wise, more of a traditional round-based experience like Citadel. I think is a good size comparison.
Awesome.
For Shattered Veil.
Awesome. Very much fun size, but not fun size. Cool. Right on.
So that's really interesting. So basically what they're saying is the new map, Shattered Veil, will be more or less even to Citadel de Mort, smaller than Terminus, but larger than Liberty Falls and the other map, the Tomb. So that is really interesting there. Let me know what you guys' views and opinions of that. Just to touch back on the Verdansk side of things. Now, I forgot to include this earlier in the video, but there's also been a further update on what we can expect the map to be like, I suppose.
Last questions, will there be updates to Verdansk in the future?
I can confirm that the studios and teams working on Warzone are committed to evolving the map with new content and updates in future seasons. And that's all I'm going to say.
Can he wait? Can he wait? What?
Interesting. I'm just going to see if there's anything else I need to bring your guys' attention to. I think I did briefly mention this in a past video, but just to also point out, have this on notes that ranked play for Verdansk in Warzone will launch with Season 3 Reloaded, not the Season 3 launch, just to point out, guys. So whether this means that we're going to be getting any updates as far as the Ricochet anti-cheat, we'll have to wait and see, but given the way it's going right now, I'm not 100% sure, to be quite honest with you. Some quality of life updates, including weapon inspect, now shows the attachments themselves. Default loadouts updated to be more competitive with the HDR and the Kilo 141. The buy station updates will have a vertical user interface and dedicated button for squad buybacks. So that's going to be all detailed in the patch notes, which is going to be next week for that. There is also going to be a blog post which is going to be dropping tomorrow, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. There are no redeploy balloons in Warzone with Verdansk. so that's going to be quite disappointing, unfortunately. Verdansk in Warzone will feature an updated movement that's unique to Warzone. It will still have Omni movement, but it will be fine-tuned just for Warzone, closer to the original experience in terms of pacing and gameplay. So there will be possible to use Omni movement, however it will be nerfed to a point where it will still feel as if you're playing the original Verdansk, if that makes sense. So all original Verdansk contracts are returning with the map's arrival on April the 3rd. Classic Recon contracts replaces Intel. It shows Radius now as well. Supply Run, Scavenger Bounty and Most Wanted are also back as well. So that's pretty good. I'm just going to see if there's anything else. We've also got an early look here at the Classic Helicopter that is going to be returning for Warzone in Verdansk as well. Vehicles have been updated to be more like the original experience in terms of how they feel. So this piece of footage, of course, is the helicopter that we all know and love back in the days of Verdansk. That of course is also going to be returning, so that's going to be really exciting to get around the map as well. And just for final confirmation, as you guys can see, breaking news, Black Ops 6 Season 3 launches April the 2nd for multiplayer and zombies, but Warzone will be going offline on that day for 24 hours leading up to April the 3rd. And there's proof on screen that this actually appeared during the Call of Duty podcast on Call of Duty's official socials. So very, very interesting. Keen to hear what you guys' opinions are of this in the comments box down below. Stay tuned for the blog post, which is going to be dropping tomorrow, where we're going to learn everything that we need to know for the Season 3 update. Now, just to point out here, guys, just as I was rendering this video, basically I've decided to include, there's actually been a map fly-through of Verdansk that's just dropped on Call of Duty's official YouTube channel, so we're going to be reacting to this also in the video. I'm just going to turn the audio down just to make sure we can all check this out for the first time. Let me know what you guys' views and thoughts are. Without further ado, let's check this out. So we've got a stadium here, so with a closed up roof. Superstore is going to be back as well, as we would expect. Hospital. Now, we don't know whether the red doors are going to be in there, but we'll have to wait and see. Storage Town, one of my favourite landing spots of all time. That's going to be returning as well. TV station, as you guys saw during the start of this video. We've also got a look at Dam. We can't really tell whether that's... Oh, it is frozen over, so that's going to be interesting. I don't know whether the train's going to be accessible from Stadium to Dam, but we'll have to wait and see. Train station. That's also going to be back as well. Airport, obviously, with the air traffic control tower in the background there. Boneyard, of course, that'll have its underground bunker just to the west of there as well. Promenade, I didn't really land there that much. I might need to go back there and do a bit more gameplay there. Downtown, I used to land on that centre building there. Prison, that's going to be returning as well. So, free content update dropping April the 3rd. Don't forget, downtime April the 2nd. And I'll see you guys next time. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell.